moving. So, 2012, you'll hear about it.
All right. Any mix CDs? Any working collaborations?
I got some free music coming out.
Okay.
So you just gotta stay tuned to the internet.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, LeCrae.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How did your project with the Neville sisters come about? It's awesome, by the way.
Thank you. Really just working with Vicky Latea over at Central South, and she's just been like an auntie for us, and really just connecting us with different individuals. And then she introduced us to the Neville sisters. Really love their heart, and we made some music.
Well, you have been named a deal maker, a record maker. Everybody wants to collaborate with you. So you have had an impact on a lot of seasoned artists. How do you feel about that? Your genre with the older gospel music.
Yeah, I think hip hop. A lot of people, hip hop is nearly 40 years old, and it's really just starting to make headway within Christianism. So I'm grateful that Christians can have a voice within hip hop culture, and that older generations and younger generations can come together all for the glory of God and use their gifts to honor the Lord Jesus.
Can we see your shirt? Just is this your line?
No, it's not me. It's not
okay. All right. Thanks. Hi, Mona Austin.
Reaching outside of the United States and all overseas. How do you feel about affecting people in other countries with gospel hip hop?
I'm really grateful that I think our music, hip hop music, is what I would call transcultural. There's not a lot of transcultural musical genres out there. The transcultural just meaning that it all races, ethnicities, and people from all walks of life resonate with hip hop music, and so you're able to get into the stereos of people from the suburbs, from the hood, from Japan to Australia, and all over the world, and you're able to articulate things that God would endorse. And I'm really grateful that God has chosen to raise up us for that time. It really is a privilege and an honor.
LeCrae, Mona Austin, Examiner.com. When you first began to rap, was there a genre? I'm assuming you're in a certain age group. Was the holy hip hop genre already formed? And if not, did you foresee a place for you as a Christian who liked rap in the future?
No, I started rapping as a little kid, and I really wasn't aware of Christians doing hip hop music or rapping, but they were. And I just didn't know about it. Obviously, it wasn't as fully developed as it is now, to where we're able to have an entire label, Reach Records being one of them, with a roster of rap artists, and so I think there's a definite place for young artists now, and young people who say that I want to use my gifts and I want to do hip hop music, and I also want to articulate things that God would endorse.
Would you have it any other way?
There are many that feel like, especially within the Christian hip hop circles, that this is the first legitimate win for this category. What do you think this win does to legitimize Christian hip hop as a movement within Christian music?
Yeah, I think being able to be nominated and to actually win this award says to a lot of my contemporaries who do hip hop music that your voice can be heard and can be recognized, and it's not going to always be political. Ultimately, God's in control. He's sovereign, and he's running this thing. So whether or not we're acknowledged or awarded, we're still going to be out here. We're still going to be doing our music. We're still going to be trying to impact lives, and we do it so that we can lay our awards down at the feet of the Father, now so that we can go home and say, look what I got. So.
Would you collaborate with a non-Christian or non-holy hip hop artist?
That's an interesting question, and that's something. That's a long discussion. I think ultimately what I would say to that question is, what's the goal, and what's the ultimate aim of that? Because obviously for me, it wouldn't be just to acquire fame or status or have a bigger name. I think if I was able to sit down and somebody wanted to ask me questions on a song about why there's a God and who is he and how can I know him, or confess some issue that they have and they wanted me to respond with answers in the song, I don't think I'd have a problem with that.
Excellent answer. Excellent answer. Amen.